Back in 2019, we had a small crew of people producing content for the DC Universe platform, where we took an old 80s DC RPG, threw some star power at it, we did our version of a Let's Play. And here it is, DC Universe All-Star Games, Episode 3.
Oh, didn't see you there. It's another episode of DC Universe All-Star Games.
He walks you toward this wood-paneled station wagon that's been spray-painted black.
It's really cool. That's your car, man.
Oh, yeah. You're going through Otisburg and on the freeway to Gotham City. This maniac is swerving in and out of traffic.
I got the arm out the window.
Car! Then suddenly, woo, 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 cops behind you.
I told you to slow down!
And they pull you over. A skinny, older cop comes to the side of the door and says, "You know how fast you're going? Please step out of the car, please." He walks him over, and I need you three to take a break.
Okay.
For a second.
Told you we're dead.
Told you not to drive so fast.
I know. You're actually this guy. There's your character sheet.
Okay.
This, but
Do they know? Are they
I don't
supposed
think
to know right
anyone
now?
knows, and the other players certainly don't
Yeah.
know. So you can either keep it secret, you can reveal it, you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Welcome back to DC Universe All-Star Games. Oh God, here we go again.
Let me introduce you to my players.
I'm Vanessa Marshall, and I am playing Dina. She's the prettiest, smartest, and the coolest.
I'm Freddie Prinze Jr. I'm playing Carl. Some people call me the Brain. I'm a freshman.
I'm Claire Grant. I am playing Katie. She is a little bit of a basket case, not my words, of course.
I am WWE superstar Xavier Woods. And I'm playing Tommy. I am definitely the baddest, and they don't want to catch these hands.
Over there, that's my butler, Alfred.
At your service, sir.
Excellent.
We're gonna follow a coming-of-age story about some teenagers who go to West Ward High School in a suburb of Gotham City. Let's see what those idiots are up to.
Now you've seen all the hidden passages on the estate.
Oh, thank you, Alfred.
This place is humongous.
I love it.
Did you see the dinosaur? The big robot dinosaur?
Yeah, it scared me.
It scares the hell out of me, too. So Tommy comes back. You guys are like, did he get a ticket? What's going on here?
Did he call for backup? Are we going to jail?
No.
Call my mom.
They owed me a favor.
Oh.
I did some stuff.
What do you mean that you did a favor for the Gotham City Police Department?
Fine, we're going where we need to go. Everything is fine. We good?
We're good.
There's
Okay,
no
let's-
more
let's
police?
go.
Get
No,
back
they're
to that
gone.
driving.
No, we're gonna drive slow.
Nah.
We're gonna drive slow.
Tina, a blue Chevy Malibu speeds by.
Hey, at least Floyd's driving. That means he's walking.
That's true.
Good.
That's true. You saw him get his ass kicked by.
I did indeed. So at least he can drive. So that's good news.
Yeah.
Although I hope he doesn't see me.
All right,
In the
so
car, we're good to go. Going
car
to
pulls
My
out.
seatbelt off. I'm ready.
going to O'Neill
Are you
and
still
Adam.
driving fast, or are you slowing down now? Since you got almost in trouble there.
I'm speeding.
You're speeding, seriously?
Of course.
Hey,
Yeah,
all right.
gotta get there. Now we've wasted even more time.
I just feel like you're tempting fate with the cops, man, because they already pulled you over once. Do you care? Okay, he doesn't care. I'm not. The GM doesn't judge, but if the cops pull you over, it's not my fault. Just saying. Anyway, you guys speed toward O'Neill and Adams. You didn't get pulled over. You're a lucky guy. You're a lucky guy. You pull in toward this busy intersection. It's Gotham City. You're in the middle of the big city, and you pass the bridge, and you do all these things. You're looking around, and this is amazing. You haven't actually been to Gotham too much.
Okay.
Now you're at that intersection. There is some street parking. You might have to look for it a little bit. But the thing is, it's like 12:10, and that message said 1 p.m.
Did you guys know that Gotham City Radio has the highest, tallest radio tower in the United States?
I did not know that.
You guys don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a revelation.
No, it's all right.
My brain.
A lot of people aren't.
I'm sorry.
Frequencies.
Please,
No,
yeah.
it's a physics joke. It wouldn't have worked anyway. Don't worry about it.
So I feel like we need to make sure that our car is parked somewhere inconspicuous.
Secret, yes.
Then hide the car. What are we
Yes.
arguing about?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll pull into an alley.
You pull into an alley. You go, there's some alley cats that skitter by, and as you pull into an alley, you kind of sit there, you're around the corner, and basically there are some businesses. There's a Beef of Vienna hot dog joint, there's a shoe store, there's a big hardware store, there's a museum/restaurant, and then there's some other building that's undergoing renovations. This is all nearby. Some of these things are across the beef hot dog places across the street, restaurant. But that's what you're dealing with in this intersection. And you guys are probably trying to be, you do, because it's probably like maybe 12:20 now. And 1 p.m. was supposed to be the time, so you guys are looking around. And by the way, you said you pulled the car around, so you guys are all trying to keep low.
Yeah, like if we see the Dean's car
being
anywhere
inconspicuous.
You want to scan for the Dean's car. Okay, so you guys are like looking around, looking for the Dean's car.
We're in full stakeout mode.
Full stakeout mode, right.
And also, do we have any idea what these stingers are?
I don't yet,
The
but I think I have an idea about the question.
Okay.
I think we might be dealing with the Riddler.
That's what I thought.
You think that the question is actually the Riddler, and if that's the case, then why is somebody leaving Dean Fingers a voicemail message on his work phone for the question?
That is a very good point. It all dawns on you like, there are more subtle ways than to leave a message on a voicemail machine in the Dean's place of work.
Unless that message was for one of us.
Guess what? You were followed. Thank you. So anyway,
They might actually get a turn.
to replay the message, this is a message for the question. Listen carefully. Send your stingers against the girl's best friend. Thomas and Martha won't be needing it. O'Neill and Adams, 1 p.m. And as you guys are mulling that over, knock, knock, knock on the window, and it's hair.
Yes.
And he's got his like thin, skinny jeans.
Yeah.
He's just like, you know, house is really broken up about what happened there, man. I just feel like you guys need to make it right, Tommy.
Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I'll go over to him.
Go over to him, he threw me in the trunk of a car.
No, but we're making peace.
Bygones, man. Bygones.
And I have some new
Bygones.
Anyway, what do you guys want us to do? You know, and then you look at the corner of the alley and there are these, you know, the two bruisers who are just like standing there like, you know, hella conspicuous. These guys are not making you guys look subtle.
So I think that we need for them to be on the lookout for us, for Dean Fingers, for anyone we think might
Stingers.
be stingers.
They're not gonna listen to me, but if one of you guys tell them to find a dark corner so they don't stick out like a sore thumb, house is humongous.
I can hear you, dork.
We also, there's an abandoned building right by where we need to be. So maybe we all go check out this abandoned building, and that could be a good place for us to post up and for them to post up and be on call for us if we need them.
base of operations.
Okay, we can do it.
Okay.
Did you guys want me to finish my story about the binary coding on computers?
No, we're good on that. That's
gonna hold on
really
that?
I
Barf me out,
appreciate
nerd.
that,
We
you
want to
know.
make sure that we got enough time. If we had a long car trip, yeah. It's not for the
Yeah,
short.
I was gonna say it's somehow connected to Sumerian languages with circles and lines, zeros and ones. That's it. Let's
Tommy,
go
you
to the
sure I
abandoned-
can't kick his ass?
Just give him a little bit. He's learning.
Let's just go to the abandoned building, sorry.
You guys are stealthing your way down the street, walking around. There's a Abe Frillman's restaurant, sausage restaurant.
So
you guys are
good.
making your way up.
King of Chicago.
Whitefish.
The abandoned building is locked, and she kind of walks up to it, and suddenly it's unlocked. You guys go inside. You make your way up to, say, second, third floor, something like that. You're on the same side of the street as the hot dog place. You're across the street from the renovated building. Also, there's like
Museum?
yeah, you're across the street from the museum.
Wouldn't you steal stuff from a museum?
I would.
Shouldn't we keep our eyes maybe there?
In the message, they said, send your stingers to a girl's best friend. And then we heard stuff about jewelry heists. I'm thinking maybe diamonds. Oh.
Smart.
But,
Who's Thomas and Martha don't need it?
They're gonna steal the Wayne's diamonds.
Are they on exhibit at the museum?
It could be.
They gotta be, you guys. They wouldn't be at a hot dog restaurant. They wouldn't be in a renovated building. They gotta be in
What was the other
museum.
building that's around us?
An abandoned building.
There's like an arcade next to it as well.
You gonna bring
yeah, they're
diamonds
definitely
to an
at the
arcade?
museum.
It's the museum.
You guys, when you're talking about this and you're looking out, you know, of these really dirty windows, and again, the hair, when she talks about the Wayne diamonds, the hair on the back of your neck stands up. You're like, oh my God, we're in deep. It doesn't say anything in the front, but looks like there's a major exhibit going on, or at least being prepared for. And there, you also notice there's a big, burly security guard out front. As you're doing this and you're watching from across the street and you're like on the second floor, let's say, and you're looking out the window, you hear this music. You're like, what's that? Oh, it must be a car driving by. But then the music keeps blaring and it kind of gets louder. You're like, all right, what's going on? When you look down at the street, down below you, and there's this guy in a tan overcoat with kickboxer pants on,
No.
holding a radio, looking up at the window straight at you guys. And he's blaring it, and then he turns up the volume more,
Is that Rod?
and you see he's got a black eye.
Your boyfriend's blowing it.
Yeah.
Is it
Boyfriend's
Floyd or
blowing it.
Rod? I need to know
Floyd.
how to handle this.
It's Floyd.
You're gonna have to get him to calm this down.
Okay, I guess I'll go down and deal with Floyd.
You want me to come and help out?
No.
You're so helpful, but no, thank you.
Then I'm gonna need you guys to take a break. I'm gonna take her aside, and we're gonna deal with Floyd.
Dear.
I'll just keep lookout. I won't help you.
Walk down the stairs, and right there in the street is Floyd, and he's got his radio over his head, and he's playing this song that was very significant to you too. This is the part that he didn't think through. It's nice and romantic to hold it up, or it's a stalker move, I don't know. It depends on your point of view. But he never really thought, oh yeah, what happens when the girl comes down? You just stand there like an idiot. So then he kind of puts the radio down, he stands there and he looks at you. And you're in the entrance of the abandoned building.
Right.
He's like, I'm sorry, it's just that, did you break up with me for Rod because Rob is more popular?
Well, I think that in order to let someone love you, you have to love yourself. Rod knows who he is, and he likes himself a lot. And that inspired me to like him too.
Okay. Rod's kind of a dick.
He's a black belt, obviously. Sorry about the eye.
It's cool, purple belt. I guess that's what happens when a black belt fights a purple belt.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. I'm just gonna go get in my Malibu and,
Learn to love yourself.
yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Okay. And then he starts walking out, and as you watch him walk out, you see this big steel beam. And the weight of the people above you, all your friends, drives it down. The steel beam is now going to slaughter Floyd. So you have some choices the way I see it. You can try to push him out of the way with your pretty good dexterity, or Floyd's gonna die. Or you could be this person, because that's who you really are, because you're not Dina.
Okay.
So
Wow.
you could grab him, or you could catch the beam. But if you do catch the beam, he's gonna see that.
I want to save his life. I don't care.
Okay, you're gonna catch the beam?
Yeah. You
Okay.
better not turn him on, though. Because I
No
definitely...
promises. You jump in there, you grab the beam.
Yeah.
Floyd looks at you. Awe, fear, shock, and yeah, he's a little turned on.
Darn it.
Sorry. He looks at you, you look at him, you're both shocked. You're not as hung up on Rod as you're pretending.
Okay.
You think Rod might have something to do with some sort of jewelry heist.
Well, that's good to know.
So poor Floyd, he was collateral damage. So Floyd, sometimes nice guys for him slash, and sometimes nice guys to talk to people with radios. It's
If he learns to love himself in the meantime,
maybe he's got a shot.
maybe there's healing.
Just saying, there's a chance.
Yeah.
Great. So feel free to take a look, and there you go.
Thank you.
We're back, sir.
Okay, so you guys were hanging out. You're waiting and you're watching the museum across the street. You see the security guard just kind of standing there, and then there's a big ruckus from downstairs.
In the building we're in.
In the building you're in, you're like, oh my God. And then Dina comes upstairs.
Oh, guys. Well, he's not really good with that car. He kind of crashed it into the wall down there. I mean, he's fine. I affirmed that we were broken up, but he's gone. Floyd's gone.
There's a
I mean,
car.
he's left.
Yeah, what
So
was the
you guys
car?
look out the window and you're like,
No, the sound that you heard was his car hitting the wall down there. He's
The car's
As you
in
broke
the
his
building?
heart, he just drove off and...
He tried. He backed into the building. He's just, you know, he's really upset.
But you're single now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Rod, obviously.
He's so strong.
Is
Oh, all right.
the love of
yeah.
my life.
I forgot about Rod.
Yeah, but Floyd just wanted to make sure that we were through, and in fact, we are.
So, question: that car hit the building that we're in. We're trying to be very inconspicuous.
Yes.
Like, you can check some windows and see if anybody's coming this way, or.
we're the Waystoids.
So they are also in the abandoned building with us.
Were they upstairs or downstairs, or were they?
They were downstairs.
They were
Yeah, they were
downstairs
guarding.
keeping
They were
guard.
watching.
Mullet Max and Hair Metal, they come running up the stairs and they're like, "There's a steel beam, man! It just fell down." It's like, "Yeah, man, it just fell down. It just fell out of the ceiling, dude.
Huh.
This place is falling to pieces, man."
Is this because of Floyd?
I don't know. I mean, I know Floyd made a ruckus, but I thought that's what that was.
Dude, feel this. Try this. Try it, wimp.
No,
that's
let's
okay.
not do that.
Crazy.
We can just leave.
Feel that?
I don't
let's
want
just
to
leave.
jump on stuff that's breaking.
Maybe we go to the museum.
Let's get out of here
Yeah.
and do that.
Try the museum.
Okay, so Mullet Max looks at Hair Model and they're like, excellent. So you guys all run downstairs, and as you go downstairs, you notice in one of the side rooms there is a steel support beam that has fallen out of the roof. So I guess when Floyd's car hit, must have shaken something in the building. It's like,
Is it intact enough for us to get out, or do we need to find an alternative way out of here?
it's holding together at this point, so you can probably get out.
All right, let's just get out.
Yeah.
Before it falls on my head.
Let's go.
Yeah, this
Go to
place
the
is in
museum.
crappy shape. In front of the museum, there's a big security dude, and you can see that the doors are not open. And you also look at the hours. The museum is going through some renovations, getting prepared for some sort of exhibition. So this place is not operational right now. And there's a big security guard guy, not in very well kept uniform. He's kind of got mud on his boots and stuff like that. But he looks you guys over and just goes, "Yeah, what can I do for you?"
Is there any sort of exhibit going on today? Anything new?
Well, the exhibit opens up in a few days, but
What's the exhibit?
Maybe we can just have a look to see a little early preview.
yeah, seems reasonable to me.
Okay.
He flings the door open, and you guys are offered admittance.
Thank you.
That was easy.
All right.
The doors, bam, they close behind you. They're big, heavy doors, but it's not like you can't push them open.
Is the guard in here with us, or
No,
did he stay outside?
close the door. And you can see some scaffolding. There's a big main staircase, and you can walk up the stairs, and there's a big double doors, and that brings you into the exhibition. But you can see that there's drying paint on the walls. There's all this stuff.
But it's
yeah.
clean in there. It's
clean.
museum clean. There's
Yeah, they're
not
working
dirt
on it.
anywhere in there.
No. Well, if you're looking for, you see like a little bit of like tracked in mud here and there, but like nothing like, the place is coming up to, this is gonna open like.
Are we sure that was a guard?
Yeah.
I saw mud in the dean's office, a muddy footprint on the floor. And there's no mud anywhere around here, and this guy's boots are covered in mud. I don't know if that dude is a security guard.
I don't think so.
Yes.
And
Did
why
y'all
would he
see
let
that
us
footprint?
It's weird that he just let us in.
I think he was he probably just saw us and thought that we just needed to have a look-see.
A security guard saw 4 kids and said, "Yeah, go ahead, come in my museum, even when it's
Sure,
We're
closed."
pretty
Set up.
harmless-looking kids.
Do you know him?
No.
Are
Do you know that guard?
You guys hear
smiling.
something up the stairs through the double doors. There's a big, really an archway up the stairs, and it seems like it's made of formed glass. Very, very beautiful thing, and it's the sort of entrance to the big exhibition. You hear something up there, like some breaking glass.
Somebody's here.
Oh, some breaking glass. Someone is definitely
Are
here.
there any other patrons in here?
Look around, there's no patrons. And again, it looks like the work crew is probably on their lunch or something like that.
Well, we should definitely get upstairs and
I
see
knew
what's
you
breaking.
were gonna say that. I
Well,
knew you were gonna say
we're
that.
gonna have to.
That's where the diamonds are. It sounds like someone might be trying to get to them.
This started with me just trying to get a passing grade in gym class, and now we're gonna stop a diamond heist?
You just go where the day takes you, man. Come on, Freshie.
Go where the day takes
Come
you.
on, Freshie.
Who's first up the stairs?
I'm gonna go first up the stairs.
Do you guys all follow and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, are you guys running? Are you going quietly?
We are going quietly.
Quietly, please.
So making your way up quietly up the stairs.
I'm running.
And
I knew you were gonna say that.
it takes off. Go through this big glass arch, and now you are in, it's like a glass hallway. And as you proceed through it, there are different little signs put in front of glass displays with lights that pour into it, and the glass hallway itself is a little bit dark. And as you go forward, you notice sometimes there are these neat little holes cut in certain, not all, but certain exhibitions. And all of the jewelry that's supposed to be behind and on display, gone. They even have some of the turntables, stuff like that, that are still turning. There's no jewelry there. So you look, you look to the right, the Siegel collection
Okay.
is gone. You look to the left, the Heimberg collection, the Strauss jewels, they're gone. You look to the right, the Addis Ababa collection, gone. So
it looks like whoever bust this, that whatever noise we heard, was someone getting to this jewelry collection.
Is there any sort of centerpiece in the middle of this room?
well, as the hallway continues forward, you're going to get to an area, basically it turns into sort of a T corridor. Just walking very nonchalantly is Bobby from the Scorpion Dojo, from the championship team. And he's walking with this sack over his shoulder. And he's walking, and then he looks. He's got a sandwich in one hand, he's got a sack of stuff in the other hand, and he sees you guys, and he's like, oh, hey, Dina. Takes a bite of his sandwich, and he's maybe 20, 30 feet down the corridor, heading toward the Wayne collection with the sack over his shoulder.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Am I at a place where I found a window yet?
Did find a window to the outside, yeah.
Do I see the room that they're in?
Yes, there's a small ledge that you can go across.
I don't want to walk to the ledge that they're at.
I think I know what you're saying. Do I know what you're saying?
You probably know what I'm saying.
Okay.
People are shooting
basically,
at us, and you guys are running towards it. What is going on?
He's gone, and then you watch as she jumps up, grabs into an air vent, yanks it open, and crawls up into the ceiling. And you're like,
What I just said. What is going on?